moment, covered in red roses. Now this dance gets louder. I don't need my armor, like electric wires, shouting breathless rhythms. Drums are beating faster, open flowers centered. Yes, yes, you chose my station. Now we are surfing the channels. Fast forward with all your forces. You might receive every motion. Yes, yes, nothing's the matter. We are climbing the ladders, flipping, mixing the colors we never thought we'd find.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Riggs Remote. So tonight we have got a functional fitness class with me. It's going to be about 30-35 minutes as always. If you're new to Riggs Remote, then do us a favour, say hi in the comments, good to have you with us. Or if you're a repeat customer, good to have you back. Did anyone do the class at lunchtime? We're going for 2 today. Was it a particularly heavy weekend? You feel like you need to burn it off? Let us know. I've started my timer, so we're looking at our heart rate, we're looking at our calories burned. I will update you throughout the class what my watch is telling me. We're going to spend a little bit longer warming up on Mondays we normally do because most people have been sitting down for a little bit longer Saturday and Sunday. So we're going to do a 3 or 4 minute heart rate raiser, and then we're going to do a 2 or 3 minute mobilisation phase before we get into the main workout, which is going to be a superset focus workout today. Going to be nice and tough. We're going to get our heart rates up right from the start and keep them up there, burning. Okay, so now 20 seconds coming on. We're going to go forward lunges, straight into reverse lunges, side lunges, okay? 20 seconds on each, no rest. So stepping forward, there we go, and then we replace the leg coming out. Now, front knee is not traveling too far over the front foot, so our shin is nice and vertical and our knee is staying above the ankle. We're not letting it wobble in or out. Cores engaged, chest is up, shoulders back. Okay, we're gonna go straight from here now into reverse lunges. So it's a similar movement, less stressful on the knee. So if you do have any knee problems, then you can go reverse lunges right from the start. Good stuff, both knees bending. After this, we're going side lunges. We're not having any rest between these bodyweight exercises. Good. Okay, now feet together, step out, trailing leg remains straight, swap it over, and we go side lunge on the other side. Good. Chest is coming forward, so we've got a forward lean at the torso whilst we're doing these, allowing our hips to travel backwards, gives us that space to have a straight leg. Next one, straight down for mountain climbers, sweeping your knee underneath, driving the floor away with your hands, core engaged, and you keep breathing whilst we're doing these, okay? The last 20 seconds we're gonna go straight into after this, gonna be press ups. Then we're gonna have 1 round rest, and we're going through it again. So press ups now, body out straight is great, or if you wanna go knees down, I don't mind. I'd rather you put your knees down and keep your form nice and consistent than go out straight and lose it. Okay, 20 seconds rest. Then as soon as the buzzer goes, you go forward, reverse lunge, side lunge, climbers, press ups again, okay? Now you've done it once, you know you're doing it again, we can maybe push the tempo a little bit, try and do a few more reps in each 20-second burst. Okay, breathe in, we're going in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Step forward into lunge to start. Core engaged. Good. Nice, reverse lunges from there. Stepping back, feet together. Slight forward lean at the torso as well with this, so if you look at my chest, coming over that front toe ever so slightly. Bending both knees again. Majority of the weight in the front leg, okay? So, stepping out, together, other side, good. Okay, we want to really make sure that trailing leg remains straight here, and it is easier to do that if you bring your chest forward over that front toe and let your hips travel backwards, okay? Straight down mountain climbers. This is the second time through. We've got press ups after this. Have a little rest and we're going to do it once more and try and go a little bit faster again. Sweeping your knees underneath here, trying to get them up towards your chest. Let's go, press ups. Elbows in, nice and tight. 45-degree angle, close to the body. Core engaged. Nice. 20-second rest. That's twice through. We're going to do it once more. Heart rate's at about 120. We want to get that up to about maybe 130, 140 before we go to our mobilisation. Okay, third and final time coming up. Stepping out, front lunge, forward lunge, whatever you want to call it. Core engaged, knee staying over ankle, no letting it wobble in or out. Nice, okay, next one, reverse lunges, let's go. Bringing that chest ever so slightly forward, forward lean. With my side lunges now, I'm going to put a little hop in it. So we're going to go there and hop across, you see? So every time, just a little shuffle, a little bit more intense way of doing it. If you want to stick to the first one, that's absolutely fine. Both feet remain pointing forwards. Climbers next, let's go. Faster pace. Good, last one, press ups, let's go. 20 seconds. I've dropped my knees for these, which is fine if you want to do so, or stay out straight if you can. Good work, okay. So I'm dropping my knees for the press ups there because I did the rest, by the way, because you've got 1 minute to rest. I did the 5K skipping challenge yesterday, and that is tough on your shoulders, so a bit pre-fatigued there, so I'm not putting too much strain through them today. If you haven't had a look at that, then jump on the Rigs Remote Facebook page. It's 5,000 skips. We use that Jump Rope Master app. Put it in your waistband or put it on your armband, and it records how many skips you do. So see how fast you can do 5,000. Anywhere from 35 minutes to 45 minutes is the times we're seeing, but nice alternative to that 5K run, which I really did not want to do. Okay, so next thing, going into mobilisation, 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off. We're just going to go through these exercises once, and we've got 6 different exercises They're the ones we tend to use consistently throughout these classes, so you should know them by now. If not, and you are new to Rigs Remote, then no problem, I will go through them with you. First one is a squat into hip hinge. We did it earlier as well. So it's a normal bodyweight squat followed by a forward lean hip hinge, okay? Let's go. Squat down, lean, squat down, that's it, so we're hinging. Side camera will show that my back is remaining neutral, so I'm not flexing through the spine. Neutral meaning similar to essentially what it would be like if you were just standing up at rest. Good stuff, chest coming forward over the toes, hips dropping backwards, trying to get a little bit further each time we do go with that hip hinge, okay? 10 seconds rest. Next one, reverse lunge again, but we twist over the front knee. If it's left knee which remains, we twist left and vice versa. So we're stepping back here, rotate, replace, and we go with the other leg. There, good stuff. Not many of you on the comments tonight, guys. Hopefully that just means you're working hard. If you've just joined us, then say hello, drop us a message. Good stuff. Okay, you can't have walkouts next, so walkouts into windmill. So we're gonna walk out horizontal and then windmill ourselves out, okay? From here, walking out. Good, okay, left arm coming up, replace. Right arm and walk back. Good, walking out, it's a hip hinge again. It's not a squat. So we're gonna feel hamstring or that posterior area when we're walking out into these exercises as well. Standing up, good, okay. Next one's gonna be a walk out into a Spider-Man, bringing your foot up in line with the hand on the same side. Ready? Both legs we're gonna do. So walk out, similar position from here. Bring one foot up, sink in, swap, other foot, walk back, and we're up. We go again. Just mobilizing that hip area. We are gonna be doing a lot of work around that part of your body today. The next one we're going to do is going to be a calf pulse. So I'm going to stay down here, hands down, hips up, drop, alternate heels into the floor. I'm just doing 2 on each one. Let's go, 30 seconds. So I'm doing 2 on the left, swap to 2 on the right. You can do 1 for 1 if you like, totally up to you. Further away your feet are, as always, the bigger the stretch through your calf. Five seconds more. Keep going, guys. Keep driving the floor away with your upper body. Good. So we're now going to go all fours, reach and rotate. So from here, we're going to rotate under until shoulder touches, and then we're going to pull our hand out up to the ceiling. So from here, rotate up and out, replace. Rotate up and out, replace. Like you're starting that lawnmower, rip it out, replace. There, boom, and back. Nice. So mobilizing mid and upper back here. That's what we want to see. And time there, good stuff. Okay, so guys, we are heart rates up, nice and mobilized. Next thing we're gonna do is have 1 minute rest where you're gonna grab yourselves a drink, continue to stretch anything that's stiff or tight. Then we're gonna jump back into our main superset workout. Well done, guys, good stuff.
Goes crazy. Knowledge is a weapon, homie. You pushing the daisies. It's crazy.
Cool, Ram, we're still searching. No one's come across an Android app yet. There's 2 or 3 different apps for your iPhone, but there's got to be one out there. I can't see why they'd only do it for the iOS, but yeah, it doesn't seem like we've got one at the moment, and that is pretty key, obviously, but we'll have another search for you. If not, mate, there's a gap in the market for you there. Design an Android app which can count skips. But that is a really good challenge, guys, so if you haven't had a look at what it is, then it's the 5K skipping challenge. Chris White, did you get a chance over the weekend to buy some new footwear? You know what, for a minute there, Chris, I thought you were going to say something serious, and I was giving you the time of day, but it's just reaffirmed that I shouldn't read any comments from Chris White when we are doing classes, because these shoes are brilliant. Now, we're going to go into our supersets. So we haven't done these before, and it's a minute you're going to be working for. There's 2 exercises which you're going to do 30 seconds on each one for. Now, the first one is going to be a press up into a V-sit. So 30 seconds press ups straight into 30 seconds V-sit. So superset means you do 2 exercises back to back with no rest. We then rest at the end of the superset, and we're going to give you 40 seconds rest. Now that is a long time to rest, which means we want you working really hard for those 2 supersets. So it's max effort, as many press ups as you can, 30 seconds, as many V-sits as you can, 30 seconds, then 40 seconds rest. Then we go into the next one, which is going to be jump lunges and down ups. Then the next one is squats and climbers, and the next one is jacks and burpees. We're then going to have a full minute rest and repeat, okay? So it's going to get tough, but we are giving you nice 40 seconds rest, so you know that once you finish, you're going to get enough time to get some air back in your lungs. I will shout out when you have to change, okay? So it's going to be on for a minute. When it gets to 30 seconds, I'm going to shout change and do the other exercise, okay? Which means, unfortunately, I'm not going to be doing it all with you, because I'm going to have to take a little break in between to make sure I get that 30 seconds right. Okay, so we're starting with press ups. Knees down is fine, or body out straight, totally up to you. Ready? Let's go, 30 seconds worth. We've got the timer up there in the corner as well, so if I do happen to miss it by a couple of seconds, make sure you swap to the other exercise when we're halfway, okay? So bang out as many as you can. When we get to 30 seconds, we're going on our backs, legs up, sit up, touch your toes as many times as you can. Ready, 3, 2, 1. On your backs, legs up, let's go. Sit up, touch your toes, many times as you can. $20 left. And time, good stuff. Nice, okay. So that was your first one. A little bit easier to start with. You've got 40 seconds rest. The next 2 exercises are going to be jump lunges for 30 seconds, straight into down ups for 30 seconds. So this is going to be a lot tougher, and we want you working real hard, 30 seconds on each one, because you get this rest at the end, okay? Guys, that comment section, use it if you don't understand anything, if I don't explain anything correctly. If you don't understand one of the exercises, then just comment, and I'll make sure I answer your questions and get back to you, okay? So 30 seconds jump lunges when it goes. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So both feet leaving and landing at the same time. Core's remaining engaged. Chest up, shoulders back, torso upright. Landing on the midfoot, not the heel. 15 more seconds, then we're going down ups. Trying to stay nice and stable with that front knee, not letting it fall in or out. Down ups, hands down, and stand, let's go. Ten seconds, let's go. Keep going to the buzzer. Woo, time. 40 seconds rest. Good work. That's 2 down, 2 to go. So the next one, going to be body weight squats for 30 seconds. straight into mountain climbers for 30 seconds. Get some air in. Okay, get ready. 3, 2, 1. Let's go, bodyweight squats. So knees out over feet. Don't let them fall in or out when we're doing this. We want hips coming down, about in line with your knees. Core tight, chest up, shoulders back. When it gets to 30 seconds, we're going mountain climbers. Ready? Let's go. Sweeping up and under. Fast pace, 15 seconds or 40 seconds to rest once we're finished. Then we've got the last one. 5 seconds, come on. Oh, there we go, a little rest. Good stuff. Lacey, sweating like a pig. Oh, nothing you're not used to, Lacey, these kind of workouts. I think we should get you in as a honorary coach one day, mate. I think we're all overdue a Lacey's Boot Camp live session, aren't we? Right, last one coming up. Jumping jacks for 30, straight into straight arm burpees for 30. If you want to do chest to grounds because you're feeling particularly fit tonight, do those, that's absolutely fine. If you want to go even harder, do chest to ground with a hand release. Okay? Let's go, jumping jacks. So mini star jump, ball of the foot, heels off, fast pace. Once we get to 30 seconds, we're going burpees. Fast pace, guys, because you've got just over a minute to rest after this. So you're gonna get your breath back fully. Let's go. How many can you do in the 30 seconds? If you wanna go chest down, make it a little bit tougher, do so. And even tougher, chest down, hand release. And then jump, okay? Guys, keep going. 15 seconds left. Push all the way to the end. Don't stop until that buzzer goes. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and time. That's your first time round. 1 minute to rest. You're coming back on, you're doing it again for a second time, okay? Grab a drink and then jump back here in 1 minute. Good work. Okay, and we are back. Yeah, everyone would love it, Lace. Let's do it. We'll get you in a Lace's Boot Camp vest. I'm sure we'll get the most views we've had on any class, mate. Right, we are going to do that again, right? So my heart rate's back down at about 114. Got all the way up to about 160. So we're going to push again, same thing, you know what you're doing now. So try and get a little bit more work in. After this, we're just going to do some core and stretching, okay? So the same exercises, 4 lats, supersets. Press up V-sit is your first one. And we're coming up in just under 10 seconds. You ready? So down to ground. Press ups. Let's go. Okay, you've got just over 10 seconds left. I've dropped down to my knees because my shoulders are really feeling it. No problem if yours are. And onto your backs, V-sit, so feet up in the air. Try and sit up and touch your toes so we're getting all the way up. Not just here to your shins, you want to be there, top of the toes every single time. And keep going, guys, for 15 seconds, non-stop. Let's go, push, push, push. Once this is up, you're gonna have 40 seconds rest before we do the next one. Don't stop until you hear that buzzer. Time, well done, 1 down. 40 seconds, 3 to go. Nice and mellow this, bit of alto to work out to. Someone shoot the DJ. 15 seconds, then we're going again. Five seconds, we're starting with jump lunges, then we're going down ups. Ready? Let's go. I was joking, I quite like that. Non-stop, guys, keep going, okay? You've got another 15 seconds of those. Just make sure when you're doing jump lunges, as you get more fatigued, your core staying engaged, we're nice and upright. You're not letting your knees wobble all over the place, okay? So we need to make sure there's landing mechanics, knee above ankle, okay? Ready? 3, 2, 1, down, up. So hand down, horizontal, stand to vertical. Horizontal, stand to vertical. When you're in that horizontal position here, try not to let your hips droop into the floor. So we're tensing, okay? Tensing core, tensing glutes at the bottom position, okay? 15 seconds, speed it up, let's go. Last 10, come on, come on, come on. Second one nearly done. Time, well done, nice, okay. 40 seconds to rest. Third one coming up, bodyweight squat into mountain climbers, okay? If you want to give yourself a target, 30 seconds, 30 squats, 30 seconds, 60 mountain climbers. See if you can hit that. Then we'll have a little rest before we go into the last one, which is jumping jacks and burpees. Get some air in, 20 seconds. 245 calories on my watch. We're doing well. Five seconds. Starting with bodyweight squats, let's go. So try and do 30 in this first 30 seconds. Okay, so that was 10 done in 10 seconds for me, so keep that pace going. Another 20 seconds, you'll have your 30 done. Then you're straight down into mountain climbers. Remember, you're gonna try and hit your 60 in that 30 seconds, okay? Keep going. Well done, everyone. Just 3, 2, 1, straight down, press up position, sweep your knees under. Good stuff, keep going. You should be able to hit that 60 in the 30 seconds, maybe even push towards 70 or 80. See what you can do. 10 seconds left, come on. Don't stop. And time, well done, okay. 1 to go. Get some air in. It's the toughie, okay? So we've got jumping jacks and then we've got burpees, okay? I want you to try and hit 40 jumping jacks in 30 seconds and then I want you to hit 15 burpees in the 30 seconds. Okay, once that's done, you can have a minute to rest. We can do some core, we can do some stretching, and then that is going to be the end of tonight's class. So really push for this next minute. I want to know how you're getting on, guys. So once this minute's over, come over, let me know how you're doing, if you're still with us. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Keep going, okay, so that was 20 done for me in about 13 seconds, so you should be on for the 40. Keep going though. You've got another 10 seconds, as many as you can do. Then we're into our burpees, and I want you to try for 15. See if you can get your chest on the ground this time. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So down and jump, that's 1. That was 4 done. Okay, it's gonna be tough, try and do it, come on. We're aiming for between 12 and 15 at my pace, but if you're going faster than me, you're gonna hit that 15. Come on, 10 seconds left, let's go. Three, 2, 1. Time there. Well done, everyone, guys. Good work, okay? Now you've got to rest. So grab a drink, loosen up, stretch off, and then jump back. Your space, we've got some core and some stretching, about another 3 minutes left, okay? Well done, guys. Let me know how you're getting on. Good work. Okay, so we're going to do some core. It's a dead bug position, on your back, feet are going to be up, knees bent at 90 degrees, lower back into the mat, okay? We've got a 30-second timer on, and we're just going to do 3 different rounds. First one is a hold, the second one is going to be single legs takeaway, and the final one is going to be double leg takeaway, providing you are still able to maintain your form, and that's super important. We keep doing these exercises. We're gonna have 15 seconds in between, and I want you to find a space on the floor like I am. So lower back into mats, really important. We're not extending, we are driving lower back under, feet up, hold. 90-degree bend at the knee, knees stacked above your hip, lower back into the mats. Now breathe. Okay, you've got 15 seconds. 10 seconds. I'm just lifting my head off the floor to see the time, by the way. I don't want you turtling like that. Time, okay. 15 seconds rest. The next one, I'm going to take individual legs away. You got 14, Lacey. That's good going in 30 seconds. I started off, I reckon I've only done 12, I would have. So this time, same starting position, lower back into the mats. Take your right leg away, replace. Take your left leg away, replace. Right leg in, out, in, out. Good. I'm really focusing on my lower back pressing into the floor. If at any point my chest hinges off or my lower back hinges off, I'm going back to this, just the hold. Stack in, knees above hips. Nice, okay. Last one. We're going to try and take both legs away at the same time, only as far as you can still maintain lower back in contact with the floor. That's the most important thing, okay? Big deep breath. Start position, legs out, and replace. I'm just about keeping my lower back on the floor, going that far, okay? So there we go, and I'm really feeling that. If you are feeling your lower back as in pain, I want you to go back to this. and drive lower back into the mats. That is it. I don't want you moving at all. If you're okay with this, keep going. And time there. Okay. There we go. So guys, those 3 progressions there, they're a nice way to make your exercise a little bit tougher, but you need to be focusing that your lower back is not extending off the mats here, so you're able to tuck under, right? So we're talking about posterior shift at the hips, not anterior. We're going underneath there, and the lower back is pressing into the floor, okay? Super, super important. Now, we've done our tough exercise. We've burnt 329 calories. We're going to do some stretching. Now, I will give you my calorie watch total. That doesn't mean you've burnt the exact same. If you are bigger than me, we're going hip flexor stretch, guys. Back knee, hip, shoulder, inline, glute tense, drive forward. If you're bigger than me, then you're going to burn more calories than me. If you're female, you'll burn less. If you're lighter than me, you'll burn less. When we started lockdown, I was about 86 kilos. I think I'm about 95 now. So I'm going to be burning a few more. I'm hoping I'm not the only one in that boat. All muscle, of course. Sense that back glute drive through. Foot forward, hand on, and elbow into knee. We got a lot of questions from you the other, well, 2 or 3 weeks, in the last 2 or 3 weeks, and we put it into a little video which we'll put out for you, kind of answering some of these questions, and people ask that a lot about the calorie trackers. Are they legit? You know, is it telling you correct measurements? Hands either side of your foot, chest to knee, drop back to hamstring stretch. So it's answered in that video, which will be coming out in the next week. Good. One more. Good, left knee down, right foot forward. Straight line from shoulder, hip, knee, back, glute, tense, okay? Guys, I'm hoping you're all in the Rigs Remote Facebook group. We put a post out there earlier today about Rigs Remote 2.0 and how this is a premium service now. So obviously you Rigs Fitness members who are watching this, you don't have to do anything. You should have been emailed today. You should have been emailed with a link and explaining how this is going to work. You Rigs Remote group members, hands down there, elbow into knee, i.e. the Rigs Remote Facebook group. I posted on there earlier. Give it a read for me and have a look at the link. We've done a new video as well, which explains the changes and how it's all working. It's a really good video. Some funny bits in there. We'll put a link up for that for you. What I want you to do, please, is if you know anyone who you think would benefit from these workouts, from doing this with us. So if you're a member already and you think you know someone, just do me a favour and share that video with them. We're going to go into that hamstring stretch. So hands either side, chest there, sit back. So we've put the link to it there. Just share the video with them. It basically shows everyone what we've been doing the last few weeks, months, preparing for this Rigs Remote launch, which we've done today. So give it all a read through. If you have any questions, then pop a message on the Rigs Remote Facebook group. Essentially, that Facebook group is what we're going to use moving forward for all of the communications. It allows us all to speak to each other, stop there and do things like the challenges and tell each other how we're getting on. A little bit of a community feel is what we want to go for over the next months when we're going to be doing this. Okay, so guys, have a look at those links. They're in the comments. Let us know how you got on tonight. Good class, well done. We'll see you tomorrow lunchtime for Jump Fit and tomorrow evening for boxing.